Jane, thank you. Good evening and welcome to BBC London. Coming up. Thanks for your company this evening. I'm Luxmy Gopal. The Children's Commissioner for England says too many strip searches of children are unnecessary, unsafe and underreported. The report, published today by Dame Rachel de Souza, was compiled following the case of Child Q in East London, when a 15-year-old child was strip searched by police without an adult present. It also found that between 2018 and June 2023, London carried out the highest proportion of searches of any region, although there has been a sharp fall since the case of Child Q. Our reporter Anna O'Neill has the story. But first this evening, a Surrey student who has a life-threatening allergy is calling on the government to bring in a new law that would force restaurants and coffee shops to publish allergy information on menus. 17-year-old Max is backing Owen's law. It's after the death of Owen Carey, who died from an allergic reaction on his 18th birthday. Hannah Walsh has this report. Well, I'm joined now by Kate Nichols from UK Hospitality and Professor Adam Fox, who's chair of the National Allergy Strategy Group. Welcome to you both. Adam, if we start with you, we've had, haven't we, high-profile cases in recent years, Owen Carey in that report, and of course Natasha Ednan-Laperouse, and more recently Hannah Jacobs. Has there been a rise in cases of severe and serious allergic reactions?
We've heard about so many tragic,
Do we know why that is?
I don't think we have a really good idea. It isn't necessarily just a reflection of there being more food allergy, but I think there's now a better recognition that it can be potentially severe, so people are more likely to show up in an emergency setting.
And Kate, what is the legal requirement currently around the hospitality sector rather than just guidance?
The legal requirement is that we have allergy information for the 14 main, to make sure that there is really robust staff training, to make sure that customers and staff have the confidence to manage allergens in a fast-moving environment and that people can feel safe. And our top priority is making sure that we keep our customers safe.
Do you think that's enough? Do you think more should be done?
Well, I think we're working...
Is the current situation enough? Do we need this law? What difference would Owen's law make?
I think it will make a very real difference. Patients need to feel safe when they're out, because allergic consumers eating out feel very, very nervous. But I think it's important to remember that however much guidance...
Kate, theoretically, how feasible would a new law be? I mean, I'm thinking particularly are there concerns around, for example, being able to prevent cross-contamination in kitchens or where menus are changed frequently?
Well, labelling in and of itself, only that's the fatal flaw, is that there isn't the dialogue. We don't know the details, and cross-contamination can unfortunately occur. We're working really hard to eliminate.
Coming in, Kate Nichols and Professor Adam Fox, thank you for your time. Let's have a quick look at some of the day's other news now. Now, think back to the late 80s. That's when Canary Wharf began rising from the derelict docklands as a modern office district and became something of a symbol of London's financial services dominance. But fast forward 4 decades, and the outlook today is very different. In the post-COVID work-from-home world, demand for office space is falling, and major companies such as HSBC have announced their departure from the area. So how is Canary Wharf adapting? Emma North has been finding out. A very impressive prediction by Jules Holland there. Still to come on the programme this evening. Next this evening, a doctor who has a rare blood cancer is using her experience and her love of Bollywood and Bhangra to help others. Dr. Juhi Pahuja was diagnosed with leukemia while training as a medic. She now raises awareness of the condition by hosting free workshops, and she's been nominated for BBC London's Make a Difference Award. Here's her story. They get a bit of a snack as well, so I'm sure they're not complaining. And as if she got the memo for our wild theme, Sarah is here.
I'm not as cute though, that's for sure. We all know that.
You are indeed, and even better, unlike those animals, you can tell us a little bit about amazing hazy sunshine we've been seeing.
Well, I mean, you know, it's not amazing. We've had some smoke from the wildfires in North America cross the Atlantic and come towards us through the day today.
But it looks quite striking, doesn't it?
Yeah, and you know, we had a
Yes, absolutely. Well, Sarah, thank you very much. That's nearly it from me, but just before we go, I want to let you know that there's disruption at Waterloo Station this evening. Trespassers on the line earlier in the day means a long backlog for commuters, and problems are expected to last until 10 o'clock tonight. So sorry to be the bearer of bad news there, but I will be back with your late news at 10:30 this evening. From all of us here on the BBC London team, have a very good evening. Goodbye.